The Lonely Forest. Daniel was a 12-year-old boy who had spent his whole life in a noisy American city filled with traffic, bright lights, and crowded streets. Everything changed when his parents decided to move to a quiet wooden cabin far away from the city. Behind their new home stood a massive forest the locals called the Lonely Forest. The neighbors warned them not to go too deep into it. They said people got lost there, and strange things happened when the sun went down. Daniel didn't believe any of it. To him, it sounded like the beginning of a grand adventure. One morning, while his parents were busy unpacking boxes, Daniel grabbed his backpack, a bottle of water, and a small notebook. He stepped beyond the fence and into the forest, excited and curious. The trees were tall and beautiful, and the sunlight danced through the leaves like golden rain. As Daniel walked deeper, the sounds of the outside world faded. The birds stopped singing. The wind grew still. Even the crunch of leaves beneath his shoes seemed to disappear. At first, he ignored the strange silence and kept exploring. He wrote down sketches of unusual trees and mushrooms in his notebook. But after a while, he realized something was wrong. He had been walking for hours, and he couldn't find his way back. Every direction looked the same. The trees formed walls around him. Fear crept into his chest like cold mist. He tried to stay calm, telling himself he was brave, but the forest felt endless.
As evening approached, shadows stretched across the ground, and Daniel finally admitted to himself he was lost. The stranger, tired and scared, Daniel sat on a fallen log. He whispered to himself, "I just wanted an adventure." Suddenly, he heard a soft rustling sound behind him. Out from the trees stepped an old man with gentle eyes and a walking stick carved with symbols. He didn't look threatening, just calm and wise. "You don't fight the forest," the man said softly. "You listen to it." Daniel followed him carefully. The old man showed him how moss grew on certain sides of trees, how streams always led to open spaces, and how animals moved toward safety before nightfall. As they walked, Daniel's fear slowly turned into curiosity. He realized the forest wasn't trying to trap him, it was simply waiting for him to understand it. The sky turned deep orange as the sun began to set. Soon, Daniel noticed something familiar, a broken tree branch near his cabin clearing. Relief rushed through him. He had made it back. He turned around to thank the old man for saving him. But the stranger had vanished. There were no footprints, no sound, nothing, just the quiet forest behind him. Daniel ran home and hugged his parents tightly. He told them everything that had happened, but no one in town knew anything about an old man living in the forest. Some people said Daniel must have imagined it, but deep down, Daniel knew the encounter had been real. After that day, Daniel still visited the forest, but he never rushed blindly again. He walked slowly, listened carefully, and respected the silence around him. He began sketching animals, studying trees, and learning how nature spoke without words. The lonely forest no longer felt frightening. Instead, it felt like a quiet teacher. And sometimes, when the air grew still and the leaves rustled gently, Daniel felt as though someone was walking beside him, guiding him, reminding him that courage is not about fearlessness, but about learning and growing through fear. Daniel's adventure changed him forever. He returned to the world wiser, calmer, and more connected to nature. And the forest? It was never lonely again because a boy had learned to understand its voice. The Boy in the Lonely Forest. Step into a mysterious world where silence speaks and courage is tested. The Boy in the Lonely Forest tells the emotional story of a young American boy who leaves behind the noise of city life and discovers a strange forest filled with hidden lessons. What begins as an innocent adventure soon turns into a journey of fear, self-discovery, and unexpected guidance from a mysterious stranger. Through 5 powerful phases, this story explores bravery, respect for nature, and the wisdom found in the quietest places. Will the boy find his way home, or will the forest change him forever? Please subscribe, share, comment, and like our video for more interesting stories like this